Now it's our App of the Week section, which comes from me this week, and it's one of our UK pub apps, so of particular interest to UK listeners, but anyone visiting the UK might find themselves in one of these establishments, and it's the pub app Wetherspoons.
Hello everyone, and this week's App of the Week is being recorded on location. It'll be of most interest to our UK listeners, as it is an app about one of our well-known pub chains, and that pub chain is Wetherspoons. So now I am going to fire up the Wetherspoons app. So here we are in the Wetherspoons app now. They have a lot of pubs, and I think the first thing we're going to be asked to do is to choose our pub. I should warn you, on this screen you will be presented with a map, a Google map type thing, so you can easily get lost when swiping around the map screen. I would suggest you explore by touch, and you will have an option to pick where your nearest pub is. I'm going to do this now. So I'll do that. I'm going to start near the top of the screen. It says choose your pub. Then we have Google Map. I'm going to slide my finger down the screen. And it's told me that the nearest pub is the Oyster Rooms in Fulham, which is the pub I'm actually in. So, as I say, do not flick on this screen. It's not going to be very productive. I'm going to double tap this. It's asked me if I am in the pub. I double tapped yes, and you heard that it asked us to complete the usual COVID things. We've already done that, so I now shall flick right. So we should. I will just open the drawers so you can see what's in here. I never come in here. There's no real need to. I'm going to back out. I'm just flicking right now across the screen.
I'm sorry, darling.
Where it's saying menu top frame layout, that's because I have unlabeled buttons to be spoken, so it's reading some IDs. So there we go, that's what's on the screen. I don't want any food particularly, so I'm going to flick up. I'm going to go and order a drink. I'm going to double tap on drinks. I think I want craft beer, so I'm going to go into this one. Now I want Brewdog Punk, which is what I've found, so I'm going to double tap it. So I'll set the table. I'm on table 62, so I'm going to double tap the search field. Now I found it is better to tap the done button here rather than trying to do the smart search above the keyboard. So it says table 62, I'm going to double tap this. And it's set, so I'll hit continue. I am 18, which is the drinking age here. I'll hit continue. So I could have a half pint measure. I don't want that. You'll hear it's not ticked. I do want the pint. That is ticked. I could customize it. I think that would let me add some sort of lemonade or shandy top to it. I don't want to do that. Add to basket. So I'm now going to check out. I don't think anyone else needs anything. So I look near the top of the screen. And where it says 1, it's not particularly descriptive, but that is the basket. So it's where is it on the screen? It's in the top right hand corner really is the 1, so I'll double tap that. Proceed to payment, that's what I want to do. It's offering me to pay with Google Pay. And I'm going to hit continue. It's got the right payment method. And we'll just let it do what it's going to do. Alright, it wants me to unlock my my phone to use the PIN, that's fine. And the order's gone through. As I say, you might actually get better results when you're using the app. I had elements labelled because I have quite a few apps where that's beneficial. In this app it actually isn't, and it makes it sound more confusing than it is. But I hope you'll appreciate it. It's a relatively straightforward app, and in a few minutes my drink ought to arrive.
I should just say apologies for the fact that Talkback was quite so quiet on that app. I suspect it's because I changed recording apps, and I did look at it briefly in pub, but listening to it back, I know that Talkback was a little bit quiet. It was recorded on location though, so hopefully the novelty of that made up for it. Otherwise, I would have been testing it from here, and we couldn't have gone all the way through to the payment process. And much more significantly, I wouldn't have got a pint, which would have been soul destroying. So hopefully that was okay.